Okay, we are using Ms. Asbury's Factor Ninjas. That's why there's a ninja with like a weasel one and an owl one. I don't know. It looks more like a weasel, but whatever. We're going to use something called the STAR method, hence the star on the sheet. And it's always going to work. Now, Hiram doesn't know it, but he already knows another way. He was doing something called bust them up already. There are other ways. There's bust them up, there's bottoms up, there's lots of different ways. There's a ton of ways. But, saying all that, while there is a ton of other ways to factor, this is how I'm going to do it. So if you're going to go Google and try to see other ways, just be warned that this is the way I'm going to stick to, because I like it. When she showed it to me, I thought it was genius. So, Miss Asbury. So, I love you dearly. But when I learned how to factor, I did something called guess and check, where literally I guess options. So it's a weird world for me where we're doing one's not equal to one, and I'm not guessing and checking. Okay, let's see. Okay, so my example I'm going to show here, and I swear I can do 1,000 more if you'd like, is I'm going to do 6x squared plus x minus 2. We all agree the leading coefficient is not 1. In fact, what is the leading coefficient? The leading coefficient is 6. Okay, and then just to humor me, tell me what is the A, what is the B, and what is the C? A is 6. B is, what number is B? B is 1, and what is C? Negative 2. Okay, so we can identify A, B, and C. There are specific things that are always going to go inside this star. Inside the star, that's fine. Inside the star, we're always going to do A times C here, B here, and I want A here and A here. I swear it works, just humor me. So write those things. A, C in the top, B in the bottom. I'm leaving those two blank on purpose. Okay, so the A in my problem was a 6. So I'm going to put it in those two slots. The B in my problem was a 1. So I'm going to put it down below. A times C would be 6 times negative 2. And I would get negative 12. So if I were to make a less complicated star over to the side, because that one's starting to look a little hectic, it would say negative 12, 1, 6, 6, and there'd be 2 blanks. Okay, is there anyone confused on how I got the things I put in those slots? You just don't know why I did it that way. I'm with you. I swear it'll make sense in a second.
Well, don't you, does the A's not matter? Like, it is the 6A?
The A is 6 because the leading coefficient, the A is the leading coefficient. Whatever the leading coefficient is, that's going to be the A. Okay, now I'm going to focus in on negative 12 and 1, the top and the bottom of my star. What things multiply to negative 12 and add to positive 1? Yeah, we're that smart now. We don't have to make a list anymore. We've been doing this a couple days now. What multiplies to negative 12? I need 2 things that multiply to give me negative 12 and add to give me a positive 1. Okay, that's perfect. So if I do a 4 and a negative 3. 4 minus 3 is positive 1. 4 times negative 3 is negative 12. Again, all I was asking myself what multiplies to give me negative 12, and I got negative 12 from the front and the back. Because 6 times negative 2. was negative 12. Okay, so I told my answers were 4 and negative 3. So they finally get to fill in my star for negative 3. Okay, and I'm doing an awful job because my notes are trying to help you and break it down into steps, and I'm going so fast I'm not doing steps. So let's see. Step 1, plug in A, B, and AC. We plug them into our Ninja Star. Did anyone have any questions about step 1? Okay, step 2 was what multiplies to give me the AC, which is really the first and the last, and what adds to give me the middle one, which is the B. So if you don't even want to put AC and B because that just seems too confusing, it's what multiplies to give me the first times the last, and what adds to give me the middle. Don't overthink it. I wrote out in words what we did. We did 6 times negative 2. We got negative 12. We were trying to think through what multiplied to negative 12 and added to positive 1. You've already done the math. I'm just putting it in words. Don't let the words get you. Woo. Okay, step 2 is what we were just doing over in the top corner. Let me see if I can get it all at the same time. Step 2 is what we were doing in the top corner, where I was trying to figure out what multiplied to give me negative 12. I got negative 12 by multiplying the first and the last. 6 times negative 2 was negative 12. And then we tried to figure out what added to the middle. The middle was a positive 1. What was my words? Okay. What multiplied to give me this and adds to give me that. Negative 3 and 4 multiply to give me negative 12. Negative 3 and 4 add to give me positive 1.
I've been doing that.
You've been doing that. There's so far, it's nothing you haven't been doing. In fact, all I've done is taken that leading coefficient, squished it with the back guy, and treated it just like we've been treating it. It's really what I've been doing. Okay. But so far our answers have looked like x plus 3, x minus 4. Don't write this. X minus 4. So far, this is what our answers have looked like. But if I FOIL this back out, I'm going to end up with just 1x squared. There's a problem. I need to end up with like a 6x squared. Because when I FOIL it back out, I should end up back at my original. Perfect. Hold on. Let me pause. Man, right in the middle of my Ninja.